Hello everyone, welcome back to Chazz's Dioramas. So I haven't done a video in a bit on some of the different suppliers I use. So I found another supplier, I believe they're in England, and it's very interesting. So the reason I'm using him out of England right now is he does railroad products. So as you can see, on the top of part of the gas and go, the bathroom, is a new light. So that's a gooseneck out exterior light. Now that's an LED in there. I put one on just as a sample to show you. Now this is where we all get into different scales, and a lot of this video will be on a few different scales that I've found that work and you don't even notice, or they fit. This one in particular, that gooseneck light, is a 1/87th scale. So I mean, to me it looks perfect. It's not a 124, it's not a 125. It fits. So that's what we're going with. And I mean, to me, the price was reasonable. I got 10 of them, all LEDs. Canadian price on that was $7.99. Then you got your shipping and everything else included. And I think in total, with some other lights that I'll show you shortly, was right around 35-40 bucks the time I got it all, and I got enough. So, and I'll just give you a little show here without knocking Chaz over. All right, well, there you go. I just got to wire them in for the gas and go. Now these ones in particular, because of the voltage and the directions on it, they're gonna need a resistor on it, and it comes with resistors. So let me just back up here a sec. So there's the bag of lights that I got from them, all pre-wired, right? And along with that is, that's the package, okay, and the resistors, a little set of instructions. So, and where does it say it? Make your layout or diorama more authentic with these model train accessories. So now it doesn't exactly say on the package the scale, but he, in his description, mentioned the scale. So, and yes, for those people, I found it off eBay. So now I know we have a lot of people that don't like eBay. Some like eBay, some could care less about eBay. I personally, I like eBay. I've never had a big issue with eBay. So, but that's what it says on the package. So we'll get you over to the bench and we'll show you a few other things. Different scales that I've found over the years that have been stashed away and slowly coming across. So let's show you that. Give me a sec. So some more lights I got off them, and it is actually Ever model. His eBay is Everest model. So if you are interested and you want to check out and you can't find them on eBay, give me a shout and I will send you a link for that. So these other ones, and by the way, when he puts in his description, he gives you a measurement, okay, which is nice because then you can measure where you want to put it. You're not guessing how big it is. He's already done the measurement for you, and it makes it a lot easier. So these are LED strip lights that I got off them. Hopefully you can see that pretty good, you know. Now the strip lights I got for the gas and go. Now this is the cover for the gas pump. You know, once I get that in there, and it's on self-adhesive, okay? So you just peel that off and it sticks. So once I put that on there, I didn't do it yet. I should have did one up for you, I guess. So like I said, this is the cover that sits on the gas pumps, okay? That's it there. Oops, sorry. Okay, and then inside I'm gonna have the LED lights. Now I'm gonna run the LED lights wiring down the side, and I'm gonna run it down the tube in the center. Okay, let's just mock that up so you get a better idea. I'm sure a lot of you already have that set in your, you can probably already foresee it. See if I can get this somewhat together. All right. Oops. Apologize for the wait time, guys. I'm getting there, I'm getting there. Okay, so that right there is, I guess I put that in view so you can see it, would be a lot better. Okay, so that was the cover for the gas pumps. Now the support there obviously isn't thick enough to run my LED light wiring down there, so I'm going to change it up with a piece of probably square styrene and run it down, drill a hole into the back and everything else. So other than that, okay, so that's finding, just me doing research. I said that before, and when I find stuff that I think is interesting or somebody may be interested in, I'm definitely going to share it, because I do a lot of research. Okay, I got a few other things here that I'm just going to show you. Now, I came across this a few years back. It's a scale 132. It was $15. It is die cast. Okay, scale 132. And believe it or not, it is the ATVs in the back here. So we'll just get this out of the way. Now, to me, even though they're die cast, I mean, you can muck them up, clean them up. I mean, it's $15 unless you want to, unless you have a 3D printer and you want to buy a file that somebody's done one and you want to print it off and then glue it together. I mean, to me, you know, being in the, it's going to be in a diorama, I'll dirty it up, I'll put a helmet on it or whatever, you know, and make it look reasonable. And we got the old gas and go truck out that's still on the works, but if you put that in the back of the pickup truck, I mean, looks pretty good to me. Pretty scaled out. So, and those are a 1/32 scale. Now, something else that I found a few years back on eBay was West Coast Choppers, Jesse James, the El Dorado 2. And this is actually a scale 131. So you can find different scales that are going to work for you. It's not necessarily, okay, I build 124, I'm going to stay with 124. Oh, I build 125, I'm going to stay with 125. Now, my whole concept is most of mine is 124 props. The cars themselves are all like 125. I'm going to stay with that because I have an abundance of stash on that and I don't want to change that. Excuse me. And finding little gems like this, as I call them, in a different scale just to fit a diorama when I'm building it, works out perfect. So move the bike. This is the bike itself, and like I said, to me, you can't really see a difference. I would have to say that that fits the criteria pretty good. You know, it's a bike, not you know, you want something a little different style. I mean, you can always do a little wear and tear on it. You know, just put it on the back of a trailer, make it look good. And like I said, I realize, you know, it's part plastic, part die cast, but you can make it work for yourself. You know, I mean, even when you put, there's one of my little figures, you put one of the figures there beside it, to me, that works. So, and along with that, we'll keep with these things. I found this little lawn tractor. Okay. Now, I don't have a scale on that. And I took a chance on it, but it was a few years ago we had a store called TSC. I don't know if it's still around or not in Canada or in Ottawa. I believe they closed down. But it's a little John Deere lawn tractor. And this too. I'm not particular on what scale it was. I mean, to me, it was reasonable price. I can't remember at the time what I paid for it. It is part die cast and part plastic. I gotta do some more research on that to find out more. But it was made by Tommy. It's for ages 3 and up. Well, I guess I pass for that. Way pass for that. And it's out of Oakboro, Illinois. Okay. It does have a www.tomytommy.com. So, I mean, I can Google that. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, so going along with different scales, different things I found, and like I said, I'll share stuff. I'm not scared. So now another purchase I found off Amazon, and this is reasonable. I've bought off this gentleman before. Okay, he is called Lazy Custom Models, and yes, he's on eBay. Now, I don't have much of fingernails, so I'm trying to open up a small Ziploc bag, and it's not cooperating. Come on. I found this to be an excellent deal. It wasn't expensive. $7.99. I've seen these go from way more than $7.99 in a 3D. I'm just gonna rip this. I'm just gonna get, yeah. Let me in. Come on. All right. And what impressed me about this, okay, it's a Reese trailer hitch. I bought 4 of them off him. Just stock myself up, right? You never know. But not just one, but 3 different, okay, receivers. wherever what particular you want to put in, if it's a 4-wheel drive, it's a car, if it's just a regular pickup truck. And I mean, the quality on this, I must say, is really impressive. Now, just to let you know, I'm not getting any kickback or nothing for these, okay? When I see something impressive from a supplier, I'm gonna show you guys. You may see it the same, you may not, but when I get impressed with things like this, I mean, I guess the biggest thing impressed me was not just the quality, okay, the quantity. Now, I have yet to see one with 3 different sizes for that price and that low price. So, yeah. I'll move this out of the way. And that is, he just calls it a 124, 125 scale Reese hitch. It's yeah, Reese, printed Reese hitch. So, and staying with him, like I said, I've used them before. On my last video, you saw my little portable fridge for the gas and go. That is also from himself. And I don't have the other parts. I don't know what I did with them. But anyway, even the coffee pot that I purchased off him a while back for the gas and go. So, it's a little coffee pot. Comes with cups. I should have got that together. Shouldn't be too far, one would think. Okay, yeah. Try to put it in a safe spot so I don't lose it or break it. But oh, excuse me. So in the little bag, I'll just leave it in the bag. Okay. There's the coffee pot, there's the cups. So that's going to be part of the gas and go. I mean, that was one other purchase that I received off him a while back for the gas and go. So his quality's good. I really like his stuff. I'll probably end up buying some more off him. He's got quite the page there on eBay. So anyway, staying in the mindset of a little bit of different scale. I always look above and beyond, I guess, different scales. So something else I found that might interest a lot of people. It's 135. Now this is more from the military side, okay, but it's from Value Gear, okay, and what it is it's a little bit, I'm going to actually open it up. I haven't opened it up yet. I'm kicking around, I haven't opened it up, I'm going to open it up, which surprising I haven't opened it up, because it seems like everything I get I open up. So it's got a lot of different things in it. So we got some bags, okay, which to me, again, is a reasonable size, right? Okay, I'll just move some of my figures here to give you a better idea. Okay, you know, those are some crates, different size crates, all come in that bag. To me, that works. I mean, there's no fuss, no muss. It's just more or less paint. And there's more in the bag. So, I mean, to me, it's a very reasonable. Now, I haven't looked at anything else that they had. I happened to come across this. what that's for. There's even one with a little bag and a crate on top of it. So, and another crate. Now what caught my attention was the massive cover. Okay, it's a big block, and it just looks like, I don't know what you would actually call that. It's just covered with all different size crates under it. It's one solid piece, right? It doesn't come apart. Now, for you guys that want to get into more of the diorama look and different things, what would that be good for? Well, let me show you, because this is what came across my mind. That would sit nicely in the back of a pickup truck. Going to the cottage, it's a load, right? And like I said, that's from Value Gear, and it's a 135 scale. I just covered up the price and where I got it from. I got it from a local supplier here in Ottawa, so I don't know why I covered that up. It doesn't really matter to me. So that's some of the things I've been coming across. That block itself, I mean, it works in many ways. Oops, I'm just knocking people over here. I'll just take that out quickly. Oh, let's see. Just a few things that I've been coming across, and for those that are getting into dioramas or wanting to build dioramas, you know, keep your eyes out, guys. They're there. So even that, this is a trailer from that one kit with the car. That's a little big, but it can still be usable, right? On that trailer. Okay. Now, I have another trailer from a vintage kit. It's supposed to have, this one here is particularly for the bikes off one of my vintage kits. Let me get some stuff moved around here. So that's another trailer. So I mean, even something like that would work. Like I said, that's from one of my vintage kits. Yep, there it is. I don't know why it's hard to find. It's actually not it. Where'd it go? Anyway, at some point I'm going to show you those vintage kits. It's actually the one with two motorcycles from Revell that was done up back in the 70s, 80s. I know I got a couple of them around here somewhere. So just wanted to show you a few different ideas, things you can come up with. Now, here's another trailer that I've been working on. It's actually a scale 124 trailer. Okay. It is from the race car kit, the old vintage one. The Chevy van and race trailer. And an actual fact, I just bought the race trailer again for another trailer that I found on eBay. So yes, I like eBay. I know my wallet doesn't like eBay, but what can you do when you're in this hobby, right? Everything's expensive. So that, just to give you another idea, oops, that's it, brake stuff. I mean, there's another load. Now, if you look closely, sticking with scaling stuff, I don't know how you can see that any good, but the actual floor on that, which is, what is that? The tread plate. Okay. Zoom in. Hopefully you can see that a little bit better. Looks pretty good, eh? Not too bad. I'll just scoot you over, get you a better look. Okay, so the tread plate on that. So I pulled out a couple little ramps that I had. And this is what I used when I went and saw the tread, when I bought the tread plate. So these are 125 scale ramps. Now to me, I really don't see a difference in the tread plate. It's about roughly the same size. That's a little bit different style. Yes, sorry. But if you look, the tread pattern is basically the same. Okay. It's not 125 scale though. Lo and behold, I found this at another model shop. It was only 13 bucks for some sheets. And it was done by MBS. Okay. And it's a 1.100 HO scale. Now it's fairly thin, works good, cuts easy, but just letting you know that if you're into 124, 125, sometimes it's just not 124, 125 you're looking for to get the effect. Because when I did find the 125 scale, I didn't like it. I don't know why. I think it was a little too big or it didn't look right. So, but anyway, I thought I'll do a video on that and show you guys, especially if you're just getting into doing dioramas or you're interested in starting to build dioramas. I guess that's like getting into dioramas or have some. Always keep your mind out on different scales, stuff. You never know what's out there, what you'll find, where you'll find it. Now, when I do my research, I'll let you know. First thing I usually do is I usually just do a quick Google. I use Mr. Google. I just jump on that pretty quick. Put in what I'm looking for, 125 scale trailer, 125 scale lights. And a lot pops up, and then I just go from there. Yeah, doing some research sometimes can be a little time consuming. All right, well, I'll let you go for now because we're getting pretty long on this one. You all enjoy yourself. Thanks for watching the channel, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.